would like you to also weigh in our conversation. What's your own perspective? Professor Denny is saying nothing extraordinary, about the political scene, really. That it's all the same, more movement or motion, but no motion but no movement, so it's all the same cup of tea that we're experiencing. But Jide has brought in another perspective, like the July 11 landmark Supreme Court decision on local government autonomy, and of course raise some other issues. But what is your own perspective to this conversation?
Well, thank you very much, and once again, good morning, Nigeria. I think I like to tilt a little more. The professor who said that, there is nothing so fundamental, that has taken place in 2024. But I want to compartmentalize, my understanding of the year 2024 in three major perspectives. One, economic perspective as having a very serious impact on the political development in the country, as well as from the legal point of view, and also thirdly, from the political dimension. The economic dimension has to do with the fact that political activities in 2024 were mainly affected, by the economic decisions taken by the administration of Bola Tinubu, beginning perhaps May 2023. And that has to do with the removal of fuel subsidy, the floating of the naira, to some extent the commissioning of the Dangote refinery and the apparent repairs that we were both Port Harcourt and Warri refineries. These are very huge, in my view, economic decisions that have impacted, on the political well-being of Nigerians in the year 2024. The efficacy or otherwise of these decisions is, not reeled out for discussion now, but I think they are very fundamental. Now, from the legal perspective, Jido was talking about the landmark ruling by the Supreme Court, which I've always seen as unconstitutional. The attempt by the federal government to go to Supreme Court and secure, a judgment that is purely against an express provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's also another major milestone in the year 2024. Again, that's a matter of debate. We often say that whatever is decided by Supreme Court, is final. The balance is left with God to decide. But in this case, as a matter of political intercourse, I believe that it will be discussed and recalibrated time and again. And then, of course, the third and very important, attainment in 2024 stems from the political dimension, which, have to do with so many. To me, cabinet reject is not any political achievement. It's what is expected. It's unfortunate that in the Nigerian political climate since the beginning of 2015, the coming of the Buhari administration, governments do not seem to check the performance of their appointees as a measure of determinism of whether to continue in office or not. And this seems to be also the rule in the Tinubu administration. Political officers are not judged, are not determined by the level of their performances or otherwise factors of their continuity, or change in office. So to me, that's not an achievement.